or where Kimi Räikkönen, after 2 years of finishing runner-up, could win his first Formula One world title. The 21 cars are lined up. Adrian Sutil's in the pits, the safety car lights go out, and now comes the crescendo, and now we're away, racing here at Interlagos, and a great start for Felipe Massa, and Kimi Räikkönen's got ahead of Lewis Hamilton going into the first corner. Lewis Hamilton stays out of trouble, but Räikkönen's got up into second place. Fernando Alonso alongside Lewis Hamilton going round the second corner. Has he got the inside line? Alonso's got past Lewis Hamilton from the start. Mark Webber holds fifth place, then Nick Heidfeld, but crucially for the title battle, Kimi Räikkönen is ahead of Lewis Hamilton, and is Fernando Alonso. Hamilton locks up his brakes going round the curve of the Sol. He's gone wide. He's made an absolute mess of the start, and Lewis Hamilton's lost 4 or 5 more places going round the curve of the Sol. Down towards Descartes de Lago they come. Oh, what a disaster for Lewis Hamilton. He's now just ahead of Nico Rosberg in 8th place. He's gone from 2nd down to 8th right at the start, and Rosberg still pressurising him from behind. It's Massa, Räikkönen, Alonso and Hamilton and Webber, Kubica, Heidfeld, Trulli, and then Lewis Hamilton. Then comes Nico Rosberg, David Coulthard, Barrichello, Vettel and Fisichella, Button and Sato, Liuzzi, Nakajima, Davidson, Schumacher, Yamamoto, Sudal and Heikki Kovalainen. And there has been an incident, there's some yellow flags being waved on the track. The flags are now being stopped and the track is clear. That might have been Heikki Kovalainen, and that's why he's at the back at the moment. Up the hill come the cars now to complete the first lap of 71 here at Interlagos, and this is the order. Felipe Massa by 0.8 of a second from Kimi Räikkönen, then Fernando Alonso, then Mark Webber, then Robert Kubica, then Nick Heidfeld, Jarno Trulli. Lewis Hamilton goes past Jarno Trulli into turn 1. He's made another place up now. He's 7th, Trulli 8th, Nico Rosberg 9th, but Maurice Hamilton, what a disastrous start.
Just a bad getaway by Lewis Hamilton from the front row. He just was slow away.
Lewis Hamilton is slowing down on the track. Lewis Hamilton is slowing down roundabout by Pinarino at the moment, and he's now being overtaken by Takuma Sato and Jenson Button. And Lewis Hamilton at the moment, something's wrong with his McLaren car. He could be out of the World Championship here at Interlagos and facing, well, a DNF against his name for the 2nd race running. He's nodding his head
he
forward.
He can't get gears. He's trying desperately to get gears. You can see him flicking the paddles, and occasionally he's getting a bit of drive. The head going forward. He's away again. He's going.
Well, he's going, but he's right at the back of the field now. He was almost like he was a jockey trying to ride a horse, trying to get some momentum into that McLaren car. He's found 3rd gear and 4th gear, I can tell you now, and 2nd gear as he breaks down to Pico de Plateau before the sweeping left-hander at Magulio, and he's got it going again now. 5th gear, 6th gear, and possibly up to 7th by the time he hits the
gamble that McLaren took just has not paid off at all. It hasn't given him the impetus he needed. He got too bogged down in traffic despite having those short stints, and now he's going to pay the price by coming in.
He is. He's coming into the pits now, pulls out to the left-hand side, and Lewis Hamilton presses his limiter and stops as Jarno Trulli comes past our commentary box. So David Coulthard was 20 seconds behind Lewis Hamilton on the track, and we'll wait and see if David Coulthard comes past our commentary box before Lewis Hamilton gets out again. Hard tyres going on. Past our box comes the race leader Kimi Räikkönen, then Felipe Massa. Lewis Hamilton peels out into the pit lane as David Coulthard makes his way to the top of the hill, and now by the time I finish that sentence, he's past our commentary box. David Coulthard and Kazuki Nakajima, and they will move ahead of Lewis Hamilton. Ralf Schumacher then comes next, but I think Lewis Hamilton will get out certainly ahead of Ralf Schumacher, and actually has enough pace down the hill to get out ahead of Kazuki Nakajima. So Lewis Hamilton now into 10th. It's been, well, a terrific season for Formula One, an incredible outcome here at Interlagos, but it looks now like the man who started 2007 with a win in Melbourne is going to finish with a win at Interlagos, and it's a win that gives Kimi Räikkönen the championship of the world. Always watch out for the outsider, and it's the man in red, the Ferrari driver, who gives them their 6th World Drivers' title in the last 8 years, and he's the man that beats Fernando Alonso and Lewis Hamilton to a thrilling title battle this afternoon. Felipe Massa crosses the line to finish 2nd, Fernando Alonso will come home 3rd, and Lewis Hamilton has slowed down now. He will come home in 7th place, finishing just 1 point behind Kimi Räikkönen in his first season in Formula One. If you'd have asked him 214 days ago, would you like to finish runner-up by a point, he'd have probably bit your arm off for it. There will be disappointment, but there shouldn't be. It's not a failure, it's been a brilliant effort. but it's been an effort that has ended ultimately in disappointment for McLaren and triumph for Ferrari and Kimi Räikkönen.
I need to give a big thanks to the team. I love the team. I have such a good time in the team. I enjoy Formula One much more now than I enjoyed last year. So I have much better feelings from this year than any other year. So I must say, and all the people who's been helping me. So thanks for all them. For sure, there's been hard times in a career, but that's normal for everybody. And this is what I always wanted, and I got it now. So anything that comes after this is only plus, and we're just gonna go next year and try to do it again. It's gonna be difficult, but we see what we can do.